Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me today on my latest Liverpool Daily news on my channel. If you're new around here, make sure you do smash that subscribe button, put your bell notification on as well so you never miss an episode. I've got a whole host of quality news today relating to Alisson Becker, as you can already tell from the title and the thumbnail, and obviously the awards for the Liverpool facilities and the players and the people within the club that have got these great awards that they won in Manchester. I've got all the latest news on that as well. Liverpool being linked with another centre-back in the future transfer windows. Possible speculation anyway, but a lot of the latest developments on that as well. But really, to kickstart today's show anyway, as I promised, after the post-match, I've compiled all your replies anyway to obviously Liverpool's 2-0 win against Fulham. I've got them all coming up now anyway, but we'll kickstart really with Paul's. Jack, I watched the game at home today, and what with seeing the replay of their disallowed goal, we were lucky. But great way, Alisson got the ball out that quickly, and in within seconds, of Mo's goal. Should we be bearing teams like this betting teams by 4 or 5 goals? Andy Robbo, man of the match for me. Nice one, Paul. Absolutely spot on. I was hoping when we were all watching, it was like, you look at Fulham, the placement in the league, Liverpool's goal difference throughout the whole of the season. It's something that we need to do, but at this current stage in time, mate, I think, like you and every single Liverpool fan, as long as we are getting the points on the board anyway, only time will tell come the end of the season if goal difference is the determined factor in who becomes the Premier League champion anyway. So most importantly, mate, and like every single one of us, as long as we are picking up the points, I'll take another 10 1-0 wins anyway, as long as we get the points on the board. And nice one, Paul. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, mate. A nice one for getting involved as always. And we're going to Gillian's comment as well. Shaq was my man of the match too. He's so hungry and greedy. Not taking anything away from Robbo, who deserves it for his performance, but Shaq has an edge. Seeing him after the goal, pure passion and joy all over his face. He gets his due for sure from Klopp and the lads. Tremendous player. Nice one, Julian. Both of them, those two were the standout players against Fulham, weren't they? Shaqiri's movements, his incisive passing through balls. I think hopefully Gillian, and I think when I replied to you, said hopefully Shaqiri over the coming weeks he does get a couple of games under his belt anyway. He just needs that run of form, because he's probably the only creative midfielder that we have got at the club. In terms of, really, we missed it against Red Star Belgrade. It was so obvious. He couldn't play there for obvious reasons anyway. But thank you, Gillian, for the comments. Bucky LFC, Jack, that was a great game. Keep up the content. You're doing amazing. Nice one, Bucky. It was a great game, wasn't it? And really do appreciate your comment, fella. MDKS Gaming, we are still misfiring, but getting the results we need. Come on, Redmen. Come on. Nice one, mate, for getting involved. And we're going to please help me get to 100k subs. Oh, no videos. Go ahead. It's nice one for commenting to Mad's username on YouTube. But yeah, can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually want United and Everton to win today. Obviously, that was after we won against Fulham anyway, mate. Everton done great, didn't they? They got a point at the bridge. That's good for us anyway. It was a good result for them as well. So they helped us out, and United got absolutely demolished. And Manchester City in that game, when we all watched it, it was good to watch. We would have liked Man City to have lost points, but City, we're the only team that can really stop them this season, I feel. But they absolutely brushed aside Manchester United, and United got lucky because Manchester City, the chances they missed, and the big hoo-ha, Raheem Sterling doing some step-overs, being disrespectful. It was alright for Cristiano Ronaldo and Nani back in the day to really do step-overs when they're smashing teams 4-0. Nothing was mentioned then, but when it's against Manchester United and Raheem Sterling's doing it, it sounds, as long as against Manchester United anyway, but that was absolutely ridiculous. But it was a great game by Man City, and hopefully they do drop points in the near future, because that'd be great for us. Then we'll go to LFC Aaron's comment. Another victory. Nice video, Aaron. Thank you very much, mate. It was a fantastic victory. And then we go on to the last two comments here. This from Dennis. How are you, Jack, lads? I'm not too bad, mate. Thank you. Happy with the win. Need to play quicker football and we will be okay. Dennis, absolutely spot on there, mate. And I think I mentioned it in my post-match analysis when I was speaking to all yous. Quicker football, that's something that we've not been doing over the last couple of weeks. When Liverpool do play their incisive, quick pressing football, that is when we are at our absolute best anyway. And Calvin, he's put the our classic first. Calvin, thank you very much, mate, for getting involved, and every single one of you for dropping your comments in as well. And if you want to get a shout out, or if you want to just get involved with the Liverpool family anyway, not just speak to me, but speak to all your fellow subscribers on the channel, make sure to get involved in the comment section below, because I do, really do. If I don't reply, I do always look at the comment section below as well. Right, going to Alisson's story now, really. Alisson hails Liverpool's really great defence. It's come from Liverpool FC.com. Alisson Becker has cited Liverpool's really great defence as a key factor behind his seamless transition to life in the Premier League. Alisson, who has conceded just 5 goals in 12 top-flight games this season, has insisted that record is down to a collective effort rather than any individual accolades and performances. He goes on to quote the Brazilian, "The Premier League has great intensity. You have to be really focused all the time," he said. "One thing that is important here is the concentration and focus. They are asking me to be really mentally strong. My team has a really great defence, so it's not as often the ball comes near my net, but I have to be 1 or 2 opportunities to show my quality, so I need to be focused all the time." Goes on to conclude, "Despite all the impressive stats to his career, Alisson sees room to improve on his own performances." The 26-year-old continued, "It's really early to say if I'm satisfied with how I am playing, but I'm working to be perfect. I'm working to be better. I am really happy with my move to the Premier League. I'm working really hard to help Liverpool to achieve their goals and also for the Brazilian national team." Alisson, we're absolutely made up to have you at Liverpool Football Club, hopefully throughout the rest of the entirety of the season. As we've always said, from every Liverpool fan around the world, we've seen David De Gea at Manchester United, we've seen a whole host of great Premier League goalkeepers and world-class goalies, Manuel Neuer at Bayern Munich, Ter Stegen of obviously Barcelona, Buffon when he was at Juventus for that long entirety of his career anyway. Good goalkeepers save 10 to 20 points within a season. It's so important. It's most important position really on the field in terms of, I don't know how you feel, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on that, because if you've got a great striker and great attack and you're letting in sloppy goals at the back and each game, it doesn't help. You could have a Ferrari up front and then an absolute shed on wheels banger in goal and in terms of your defence leaking goals. But we're going to the next story anyway. Red Scoop, 5 prizes at Northwest Football Awards. Liverpool have celebrated success at the 2018 Northwest Football Awards with 5 prizes presented to the club and the players. The event, which was held on Manchester on Monday night, recognised and paid tribute to those who have achieved footballing excellence both on and off the pitch throughout 2017-2018. Obviously, Red Sword Mohamed Salah was crowned Player of the Year, defender Trent Alexander-Arnold took home Rising Star of the Year, and Liverpool FC's women's Naomi Clark-Charles was named Women's Rising Star of the Year. The academy graduate played a pivotal role, obviously Trent, in reaching Champions League before flying out to travel in the World Cup and helping England reach the semi-finals. Trent goes on to quote from his awards, "To be voted by the fans as Rising Star of the Year is really humbling. It was an incredible season. I'm really looking forward to what this year's campaign brings." And then that's it. And then obviously Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has also claimed goal of the season for his ferocious long range driven against Manchester City in the Champions League quarter-final for his first leg at Anfield. We all do remember that, don't we? What a goal. So he goes on to quote the Ox. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has voted for me for goal of the season. The number 21 said. It was definitely one of the highlights of my career to be able to score in the quarters of the Champions League with a special goal anyway. Obviously, Ox, there'll be a lot more quarters, semi-finals and finals, and hopefully we do win a couple more Champions League semi-finals along the way in your career. We're doing some fantastic ways to improve and off last season's. Hopefully we can win the Champions League this season, you never know. But Ox, it's ridiculous how far Arsenal didn't get in the Champions League. Obviously, they got into the final against, when it was Barcelona, when Jens Lehmann got sent off all those years ago. But they've never progressed any further. I think from the last 16, I might be slightly wrong anyway, under Wenger. But the Ox, it was a good first season at Liverpool, wasn't it, mate? And finally, Liverpool won the award for Best Club Marketing Sponsor or Engagement Campaign for its Cop Kids, presented by Joey Baby Mo Salah prank. You all know that, but if you don't, I'll leave that in the description anyway, so you can check that out. I'm pretty sure you've all seen it, but it was a great prank. The hilarious video saw the Egyptian stun 20 local school children in a special surprise at Anfield anyway. It was a cracking bit of media stuff done by Liverpool anyway. Absolutely loved it. We're going to the last story now, everyone. Apologies, this is a bit of a long video, but I wanted to really get all these stories out for you. Hopefully you are enjoying it. If you are, make sure to drop a like on the video. It really does mean a lot anyway, and it goes a long way. And subscribe as well if you're new around here. Make sure Liverpool make transfer move for young defender to replace Dejan Lovren. This has come from Russia the Cop anyway. I've left the full extent of the entirety of their story anyway in the description, so you can click on their website and check to the full extent anyway. But this is coming from Tutu Sport. The club are making moves to add the young, Liverpool making transfer move to acquire one of the hottest young defensive talents, Jean-Claire Tardiobo. Apologies, I'm not good with foreign names anyway. As a replacement for Dejan Lovren, according to reports. The club are making moves to add the young crop of talent defenders by pursuing Toulouse centre-back Jean. We'll just call him Jean. According to news for the Italian press in Tutu Sport. So far, the Frenchman has featured for the Ligue 1 side 10 times this season, winning man of the match on one occasion. The French press are reporting that he is yet to sign a new deal at the club and will be able on a free transfer this summer. Liverpool could make a move to confirm this transfer in January, so you never know. Because he's 18, he would be under 23, so it would be a tribunal and all that to determine the fee for the Toulouse centre back anyway. So if you've seen him play, I've not seen it. I'm not going to sit here and say I've seen all those 10 performances, but I haven't. If any of you do watch a lot of French football and you've seen a bit of Toulouse and seen this lad anyway, it wouldn't surprise me, because you'll have City, Barcelona, a whole host of European clubs anyway. So if he is good, it won't be just Liverpool anyway. But it'd be interesting to see where this rumour does go. If it's true or not, we'll find out after January. But by all accounts, it does seem like a very good young French centre-back. All these French centre-backs are very good. You only have to look at the World Cup winning side anyway. Titi, Varane and a whole host of them anyway. But thank you very much, everyone. I think that's it anyway. But absolute legends. If you're watching up to this point anyway, hope you have a quality rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow in another episode anyway. If anything, as always, breaks, like proper breaking news, I will get a video out to you as soon as possible anyway. But as always, fellow red men and ladies around the world, have a quality rest of your day. And as always, you'll never walk alone. Ta-da.